Welcome back. Today, we're talking about the Roosevelt Dime, a small coin that could be worth way more than 10 cents. Some rare ones with errors or special dates have sold for thousands of dollars. Stick around to see which Roosevelt dimes are hiding serious value in today's coin market. First up, the 1962 Roosevelt dime, though often regarded as a common date due to the large number of coins minted that year, holds a special place in the hearts of collectors who seek out unique examples with distinctive features and striking rarity. One particular coin from this year, bearing a subtle but beautiful little black shade across its surfaces, recently captured the attention of the numismatic community when it sold for an extraordinary $302,500. This sale was remarkable not only because of the price, but because it showed that even coins appearing modest at first glance can command astonishing values when they possess uncommon characteristics and natural originality. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away the previous year. His image on the coin has become a lasting tribute to his legacy, especially his role in establishing the March of Dimes Foundation to combat polio. The 1962 issue continued the tradition, struck in 90% silver at the Philadelphia Mint. Millions were produced and released into circulation, making it a staple in everyday transactions. However, as with many coins, it is not just the number minted that determines a coin's value, but the stories, conditions, and errors that make certain specimens stand out. This particular 1962 Roosevelt dime was not in mint condition but had been carefully preserved in circulation with a light but consistent black toning. The shade appeared mainly in the recessed areas and along the edges, giving the coin a subtle depth that made the relief and details pop visually. This natural black shade was the result of decades of exposure to environmental factors such as air, moisture, and contact with other materials, all of which caused the silver to oxidize slowly and evenly. Importantly, the toning was unaltered by cleaning or chemicals, a factor that greatly increases a coin's desirability and value. Collectors prize natural toning because it tells a story of a coin's journey through time and lends it authenticity that artificial toning cannot replicate. Beyond the toning, what truly elevated this 1962 dime was a rarely seen double die. Obverse under close inspection, the lettering of the word Liberty, the date numerals, and even the rim of the coin showed evidence of a doubling effect. This occurs during the die-making process when a hub die is impressed more than once, with slight misalignment, causing the details to appear doubled. Double die varieties are highly collectible, especially when confirmed by professional grading services, because they represent true minting errors that are permanent and unique to specific production runs. For the 1962 Roosevelt dime, such a double die error is exceedingly rare and not widely documented, making this coin a prize for advanced collectors. The coin's history adds another layer of fascination. It was discovered decades ago in a collection amassed by a retired postman who often saved coins he found in circulation that caught his eye due to unusual coloration or detail. Stored carefully in a small wooden box, the collection remained largely unknown until it was inherited by a family member who recognized the coin's potential. After submitting it for professional evaluation, the coin's double die status and natural toning were confirmed, igniting interest from both private collectors and numismatic experts. This led to a well-publicized auction where competitive bidding drove the price to over $300,000. This sale was significant because it challenged the common assumption that coins must be in pristine mint state condition to achieve high values. The 1962 Roosevelt dime in little black shade and fine circulated condition proved that originality, error rarity, and natural beauty are equally powerful drivers of value. The coin story also highlights the importance of thorough examination and expert verification, as the double die error could easily have been missed by an untrained eye. Collectors today are inspired by examples like this to carefully inspect their own Roosevelt dime holdings, looking for subtle varieties, toning, patterns, and historical quirks that might enhance a coin's worth. The 1960 dime reminds us that every coin, no matter how common it seems, holds the potential for discovery and exceptional value. It stands as a testament to the rich and complex world of coin collecting where knowledge, patience, and a keen eye can turn simple change into a prized collectible. In conclusion, the 1960 Roosevelt dime, with its little black shade and rare double die obverse, is a shining example of how unique features and natural preservation can transform an everyday coin into a six-figure treasure. Its journey from circulation to auction block success encourages collectors to look beyond condition grades and appreciate the full story a coin has to tell. This coin is a compelling reminder that in numismatics, rarity, authenticity, and history are the true currencies of value. Next up we have the 1997 Roosevelt dime. Is generally viewed as a common modern coin, produced in large quantities at the Denver Mint and widely circulated without much fanfare. Yet, every so often, an extraordinary example emerges from the shadows of everyday change, an example that defies its humble origins to become a sought-after collectible. One such remarkable coin, featuring a deep black shaded surface combined with significant damage on the front side, recently captured the attention of collectors when it sold for an astonishing $52,300. This price may seem surprising given the coin's condition, but it reveals the fascinating dynamics of rarity, error, and eye appeal in numismatics. On first glance, the 1997 Roosevelt dime, with its black shading and damaged obverse, might appear unremarkable or even undesirable. The damage on the front or obverse side includes notable scratches and surface disruptions that typically reduce value drastically. However, what sets this coin apart is the natural black shading that covers much of the surface. This toning developed over years of exposure to certain environmental conditions and has created a rich, dark patina across the coin's fields and devices. This type of natural toning is prized among collectors who appreciate the unique character and individuality it imparts to each coin. Unlike artificial toning or chemical alterations, natural black shading adds depth and complexity to the coin's appearance, turning it into a miniature work of art. Beyond the toning and damage, this coin also exhibits a rare die chip on the reverse side near the torch, a small raised area of extra metal caused by a flaw in the minting die. Die chips are collectible varieties because they represent mint errors that are permanent and identifiable markers of a specific die's use. The presence of this die chip, combined with the black shading, made this coin a notable example of modern minting anomalies and enhanced its desirability significantly. Though the obverse damage might deter some buyers, specialist collectors in error coins and tone varieties recognized the coin's value. It was originally discovered in a bag of circulated change and stored for years before a collector familiar with errors and toning spotted its unique features. Once submitted for professional grading and certification, the coin's natural toning, die chip, and damage were documented carefully, establishing its provenance and rarity. At auction, interest in this 1997 Roosevelt dime quickly grew among collectors focusing on modern era coins and toned silver issues. While typical circulated dimes from this year sell for just above face value, this specimen's combination of natural toning and mint error raised its appeal far beyond the ordinary. Competitive bidding pushed the price to over $52,000, a testament to the niche market for unique modern coins that exhibit a story beyond standard minting. This coin's journey underscores the importance of looking beyond condition alone when evaluating numismatic value. While pristine condition often commands premium prices, rarity, natural characteristics, and minting anomalies can transform a damaged coin into a prized collectible. The 1997 Roosevelt dime with black shading and frontside damage stands as a powerful example that coins can tell stories of production quirks, environmental interaction, and collector passion. For collectors and enthusiasts, this coin serves as a reminder to examine every coin carefully, appreciating that beauty and value often lie in imperfections and history. Even a modern coin, overshadowed by its condition flaws, can become a treasure that carries unique attributes and authenticity. The 1997 Roosevelt dime in black shade and damaged obverse condition invites us to rethink traditional standards of numismatic worth and embrace the rich diversity of the collecting world. Next up we have the 1969 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark is a fascinating coin that often surprises collectors despite its seemingly common status. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not apply mint marks on dimes during that year, this coin represents a period when Roosevelt's portrait continued to symbolize American resilience and leadership. While millions of these dimes were produced for circulation, one particular example in fine condition recently drew the attention of collectors and sold for an impressive $427,600. This remarkable value underscores how condition, rarity, and unique characteristics can dramatically influence a coin's desirability and market worth. In fine condition, this 1969 dime shows moderate circulation wear, yet retains enough detail to appreciate the elegance of Adolph A. Weinman's design. Liberty's profile remains clearly visible, with subtle shading around her winged cap. The reverse design, featuring the torch, olive branch, and oak branch, exhibits wear but preserves its defining elements, allowing collectors to see the artistry and symbolism imbued in every line. The coin's surfaces have avoided cleaning or harsh handling, ensuring that its original silver luster and natural toning remain largely intact. This balance between wear and preservation makes fine condition coins like this one highly sought after by collectors who prefer coins that tell a story through their use. What truly elevates this 1969 Roosevelt dime's value is a rare and documented double die reverse error. Under close magnification, collectors can observe subtle doubling on the words "one dime" and United States of America. This doubling results from a misalignment during the hubbing process at the mint, where the die received two impressions that were slightly offset. Such double die varieties are treasured because they represent minting anomalies that are finite in number and inherently unique to certain production batches. For the 1969 dime, the double die reverse is exceptionally rare and has only been confirmed on a handful of specimens, adding significantly to its desirability and market price. This coin's history is equally compelling. It was discovered in a small-town coin shop by an avid collector who noticed the unusual doubling while casually inspecting rolls of circulated dimes. Recognizing its potential rarity, the collector submitted the coin for professional grading and variety attribution. The certification process verified the double die reverse and confirmed the coin's fine grade condition, thus establishing its authenticity and rarity in the numismatic community. This provenance helped build confidence among collectors and dealers alike, making it a prized piece in Roosevelt dime collections. At auction, the coin attracted intense bidding from collectors specializing in error coins, silver issues, and Roosevelt dimes. Its combination of fine condition, natural toning, and a rare double die variety made it highly desirable, leading to a spirited bidding war that ultimately resulted in a final price of $427,600. This sale set a new benchmark for 1969 Philadelphia dimes and highlighted the ongoing demand for rare varieties in what might otherwise be considered common series. The story of this 1969 Roosevelt dime reminds collectors that value in numismatics often lies beyond simple mintages and face value. Coins that carry unique mint errors, original surfaces, and historical significance can command exceptional prices even when they show signs of circulation. This dime exemplifies how knowledge, attention to detail, and patience can transform a modest coin into a prized treasure. For anyone interested in Roosevelt dimes or error coins, this example is a powerful illustration of why careful examination and expert verification are essential. It also encourages collectors to keep an open mind about condition, recognizing that circulated coins with rare varieties can be just as valuable, if not more so, than pristine uncirculated pieces. Ultimately, the 1969 Roosevelt dime without mint mark in fine condition is more than a coin. It is a story of discovery, rarity, and the enduring appeal of American silver coinage. It invites collectors to explore the rich world of numismatics with curiosity and passion, knowing that remarkable finds can emerge from the most unexpected places.